Well, a great result for you tonight. You must be delighted.
Delighted with the result. Took us a long time to get going. Fair play to Jimmy. He got the boys playing out from the back, which caused us a problem for about 25, maybe 30 minutes. But I thought once we got the hang of that and squeezed them higher up the pitch, which made them kick it, I thought we got on top. And to be fair, I think from anybody watching today, and even Jimmy said to me, if we took our chances, it would have been out of sight.
Yep, and obviously Jimmy Bullard is relatively new at Leatherhead. Does that make it harder to prepare in terms of like watching the opposition before the game?
It does, because I haven't watched them. We knew they'll be up for it. I know one or two of their players that I've had before. I knew they'd be up for this game today. I've looked at their last two results. I think they've drawn both games. So it tells you he's got a young side that are going to die for him. And that was the case. They kept going. They had some tricky, especially the wide boys, which gave us a problem. But like I said, I think we just deserved the win on chances created.
And not too long after your goal, there was a pretty major penalty appeal. What did you make of it?
To be fair, if I'm honest, I think there should have been a penalty for both sides. I think we definitely had a penalty, and one of theirs looked quite dubious, to say. So I think that evened itself out.
Okay, and you've got a pretty big FA Cup game on Saturday. Did that game affect your team selection tonight, and how are you feeling generally ahead of it?
I'll be honest with you, it didn't affect our team selection because at the moment we got 5 or 6 out injured. So today was a mix and match selection, in all honesty. The boy Adrian Clifton, who scored the winner, it was only his second start all season because he's been out with a knee operation. So it was a real patched up team, let's say, today.
Okay, and going back to the league action, what are your targets for this season, and how do you feel it's going so far?
Well, I'll put it this way, if I'm honest, my budget says that I should be maybe just below halfway. My ambitions is to be in and around the playoffs, if possible. And if we start taking our chances and the injuries abate, I think we've got a chance of being in the top half of the table.
Okay, and I know it's very early on in the season, but do you think you can predict a league winner this season?
I've said all along, it should be, in my opinion, haven't. Their budget, and they've kept most of the Conference South squad that they had last year, which has got a lot of league experience, really, on paper. They should be there or thereabouts. We played them on Saturday, and they are a good, strong, organised team, so I'll be surprised if they're not in and around it.
Okay, and looking at the wider picture, one of the major stories in football this week before the Sam Allardyce scandal was the FA's plans to reform the EFL to reduce the amount of teams in the league. What are your opinions on that proposed reform? Do you feel that 46 games is perhaps too much over a season?
I think it's too much. I know the players are pampered and some of them only train for 2 hours a day, but that's a lot of games, you know. So I think they should reform that personally.